Assalamu alaikum, my name is Salim Siddiqui, and thanks for watching this series on the hotconflict.com website. And we're talking about Eid, the great celebration. Well, as you know, Eid, the great celebration, or Eid al-Akbar, or Eid al-Adha, the Eid of sacrifice, is the celebration that Muslims all over the world are doing right now as I'm telling you this story, where Muslims like myself have gathered with our families and we've gone together, even in our own cities here in the United States in Houston. All of the community went and gathered to go pray, bowing their head to the Lord Most High, celebrating the praises of the Lord Allah. And we said that the word Allah means the God. It's a term that is often misunderstood in the West, but we're trying to dispel some of the myths and misunderstandings in this story. And so we said that Eid is a celebration where all the Muslims are praying to the Lord Most High, facing towards the Kaaba, the holy house in Mecca that is built by Abraham and Ishmael, the great founders of monotheism. And so there in Mecca at the same time, millions of Muslims from around the earth are gathered together to perform the Hajj, which everybody on the whole world has heard about, of course. And there they are going around the holy house of the Lord. And we're discussing the importance of that great day. And we're telling you a story in a way that you've never heard it before, in a language that it is the first time it is being revealed to you on this auspicious occasion. Like I said, this is the first time this story has ever been told, and this is the first time any Western audience is being revealed the true story of the truth of the light. And so if you've been listening to this tale called The Truth of the Light that I am telling you, it began with certain fundamentals, and so we want to go jump back right into where we left off if you're excited about where we were, because I know where we were. Let's go back to the simple fundamentals, and the first fundamental that we said in our story from the very beginning was that La ilaha illallah, there's only one God. We said that the Lord Most High is the one that is greater than all things. He is the one that made the universe and everything in it. And hallowed and majestic is that. And once you begin to understand the light of this story, you will understand how the Lord Most High is even greater than anything you thought. But we said that the Lord created angels made of light, some with wings of different numbers, and they are made of the light, and they have no free will, and so they obey the commandments of their Lord, and they do not disobey. But the Lord also made other races known as the jinn, which in Arabic means smokeless fire. And they have different natures, some with wings and some of different kinds. And that Satan or Lucifer was one of the other races prior to man. But we know, if you don't understand in the story, that when God created Adam and breathed the life of the soul into Adam, and Adam was taught the names of all things, that there was a challenge made and a war began. And the human race was now at war with the other races. And Adam, obviously, as we are telling you this tale, tried to teach this to his children, but the story has continued to get lost until today. For the first time in the English language, this story is being told to you. But we said in the fundamentals of the story was that Adam was taught the fundamentals, and that he would have offspring of the children of Adam, and that other prophets would come bearing the word of the truth of the story of the light. And we said that when we're talking about the light, that all people who have the truth, we refer to that as the light, and that the reason why we refer to that is because all of us are worshiping the one true Lord, that no graven image can describe, or no symbol represents, or no icon should ever depict. He is the Lord Most High, high and greater than anything our minds can imagine. And we know that true believers in the Lord Most High have always described the Lord as what? Light, nur. And so all believers of the light, whenever they explain the story, tell you what it truly means to submit to the Lord Most High. And in Arabic, the word to submit means Islam, to submit to that way, and a person who does that is a Muslim. And so sometimes these terms get confused, and as we said, we're telling the truth of the story of the light. And so we're not referring to any political group or even my own nation who calls themselves Muslim, as the truth of the story has never been revealed in the English language until today. And all of this will be proved by the will of God. And so, yes, I said my name is Salim Siddiqui, and that we're telling you a story in a way you never heard of before. And because the story is so strange and the story is so weird, that every part of the story, and if it is truly of the light of the truth, that every part must continue to explain some strange things and talk about strange issues, yet all somehow incredibly fit together so that every part of what I'm saying should never be misunderstood. Now, if you're misunderstanding part of it, please go back to the beginning of the story and listen to it again and see if you can try and put some pieces together. Because we said that we must remain upon this one fundamental. We're going to jump right back into our material, and so again I'm going to give the caveat that the material is strange, so if you don't know where we are in this story, don't just watch this video for the first time, because this will sound insane. This will sound insane. Go back and listen to the story from the beginning. But we said that the human race, from the very beginning of the story of Adam, we know that this is a war between the light and the dark. And that Satan, who used to be an enlightened one, became arrogant. And became the leader of the darkness. And that Satan, as Adam's first lesson made us know, was that he would deceive you by telling you lies about the truth of God. And so, as all of us know the story in our histories, as all of us are sons of Adam, I'm not revealing to you any secret knowledge. Like I said, this story isn't some whistleblowing tale of some secret knowledge. I'm just giving you the truth for the first time in the English language. So it must answer all of the secrets that people have been wondering about. All of the Western technology must be shown to be understood in the story. There could be no difference in all of the great sciences that we have and the truth of the story that I'm telling. If there were, then it couldn't be the truth. I keep making incredible and bold claims because I know that I'm telling you the word of God. And by Allah, Bismillah, I'm saying by His name that He is only allowing me to speak that which is correct. And someone who understands the truth knows exactly what they're saying. And as a caveat, I must say that by telling you this story, I am in no way suggesting, as if you can go back from the beginning and hear, that there is anything great about me. I am just a son of Adam. I'm just a son of Adam. But in that there is a sign. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Where we last left off was a very strange place. We had just gotten to the point in the story that we said, if you're following the fundamentals, that you know that there is only one God. And that God, in the final fundamental, is the planner and maintainer and qadir and knower and seer of everything. Nothing happens in the universe that is beyond the will of God. God is greater and higher than all of this. God is greater than higher than any force in the universe. And so is the Word of God. Now understand this, maintain the focus, because this is a battle between light versus darkness. And everybody has been wanting to keep listening to this series because I promised to tell you the truth of all the mysteries. And so we're at a point where we're talking about darkness. We're talking about the jinn. We have been saying that it is necessary to explain some of the basic parts of the jinn, that the final messenger comes with a method and a statement that clarifies once and for all the testimony of the fundamental that there is only one God. And because he is the final messenger, the testimony must change and say who the final messenger is, so that all of mankind never forgets the story. And so now we have La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.